Hey folks, trying out some new things, changed out some of the lights in the house, and seeing what works and what doesn't. So bear with me for a sec. So here we are, everydaykt number 101. So we're already one episode more than I ever thought I was going to get, much less 101 episodes more than I ever thought I was ever going to get. So I'm actually looking at the image, and for those of you who are trying to figure out why things look funny in your house, check your lights. I found that they have a soft white LED and a natural light, or a daylight LED. Get the daylight, natural light ones. Those things look awesome. So I just swapped out all of the ones in my living room. They used to be a yellow, now they're this daylight looking one. As you can see, things look a little bit different. It looks a little brighter. It's the exact same wattage. I just changed the ones in my bathroom and just realized that I need to repaint the whole freaking room. So, today, yeah, I'm excited. That's why, generally I've learned, Mark, that when I'm kind of excited about something, then the accent comes out a little bit thicker. Don't ask. I just poured this because I'm in a good mood. I haven't even had a drink, not all day, I think the one I had yesterday, the one I had on the air, was the last thing I've had in quite a while. So, first off, here's to you. I wish it was a better brand, but you know what? It'll work in a pinch. So, first and foremost, thanks everybody for showing up. everydaykt number 101. Getting off that ass and results. Hey, Mike. Bullcrap what? All right, first, what, Mike? If you're going to come in like that, what's going on? Anyway, whatever. I'll let Mike figure it out when he gets time. So, getting off your ass and the results. So, I could preach about this and that and everything else. Doesn't matter. What is more important is the how it actually worked. So, 5 years ago, okay, Mike, they don't actually, I don't know if they sell 151 in Massachusetts, but just for you, Mike, I will find a way. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, so I can tell you the how. You can read a book on anything you want to do to learn how to do something, but if you don't see results, who cares? So, 5 years ago, I decided, that I got to get off my ass. My son was just starting out Cub Scouts, and he had 5 years to finish up his Arrow of Light, which is the highest award you can get. Mike's been drinking already. So, oh, yeah, you're right. Not having it in Massachusetts. Good point. So he had 5 years to go from, hi, how you doing? I want to talk about Cub Scouts, to the highest award in scouting. He was awarded that Friday night. And that is because not only did I get off my ass as a leader and a mentor trying to teach him the stuff that he needed to do, he got off his ass and said, I'm going to do this. And he wound up succeeding. Got his Arrow of Light. He's moving on to Boy Scouts. I wound up going from helping with the den to Cub Master. And now I get to start all over again. Tomorrow, it's the first Boy Scout meeting. We'll see what happens. Zohan. Nice one, Mike. Nice one. Yes. You got to beware the Zohan. So get to start all over again. He's starting fresh. He's got his award, but he's brand new again. So he's going to have to get off his ass and bust some ass and make it happen. So, and I did that 5 years ago, and now I got to do it all over again. Whole new set of requirements, whole new set of everything. But that past 5 years shows me that, yes, it can be done. Yes, I can do it. No, no one else is going to tell me I can't, and that I won't make that happen. The only thing I got to worry about is me getting off my own ass and actually doing it and making results. Now, everybody's always talking about results, results, results. And unfortunately, everybody's like, I want results yesterday. No. You want short-term results, then you go get a 9-to-5 job and you make enough money to pay the bills and whatever. But if you're looking for something that's going to succeed long term, you get out there and bust your ass and you develop your own brand. Do what Corey's doing with the Kilted Realtor. He's doing a great job with that. Doug's doing some good stuff with that. Mike, the hell's his name? I forgot. I apologize. Chris is starting his own little thing. He's got his daily videos. He's got what, 7 or so. Hey, you know what, Mike? That proves it right there, Mike. Right there. That's getting off your ass right there, because leg days suck. No matter who you are, what you do, leg days suck. That's why everybody is always bitching about leg days, because they suck, and you just are in agony afterwards. But you know what? It works. It gets your legs where you want them to be. And if you don't have your legs, what are you doing? You're not going anywhere. You get those things pumping, and everything else starts feeling better. Squats, squats, squats. That's what every coach I've ever had has told me. Squats, squats, squats. That gets everything going. So Mike right there, he's getting off his ass. It hurts, but he still does it. Because he knows if he skips leg days, not only with his coach, whoever that might be, busts his ass, but he's going to regret it long term because, well, he skipped all those leg days. What happens, he winds up looking like those cartoons. I don't see you doing any videos, Mike, so we have no idea. You got to start your own weekly Krausinator videos. See how you're doing with those leg days. So so it's long-term results. That's what you're trying to get to. Quick flash in the pan, who cares? Yay, everything was wonderful, and boom, it falls down again. Think about it, every one-hit wonder in the 90s on MTV. How many of them can you actively recall besides Flock of Seagulls? And the only reason I remember Flock of Seagulls is because of the epic hair. And how many times I've referenced Flock of Seagulls in some of the kids that I know who want to get mohawks, and like that. I don't know what to do. What's it going to look like? I'm like, Chris Plake, I think his first name's Chris. His last name's Plake, the skier from the 90s, and Flock of Seagulls. If you can pull off either one of those, all set with the mohawks, because those guys got off their ass. But think about that. It was a quick flash in the pan. They had one hit. It was awesome. Great. What happened after that? They wind up on crappy reality TV shows, or they wind up running a How to Sell Your House, or any of that crap. Tarzan Boy. I don't even know what Tarzan Boy is, but it must be another one of those one-hit wonders. So one of the things, like I said, it's long-term, get off your ass results. So I know one thing that I'm going to do starting tomorrow, because it's 9:15 p.m. right now, and I still have a bunch of work I've got to get done, that treadmill I showed you in the garage is actually going to get some workout, because I've got until June 15th to get myself back into badass mode, so that I can just get out there and hit the trails like it's nobody's business. I got to do it, and I can't be just dragging ass the whole time. So treadmill's going to get some work. This little bit of extra here, this 35 extra pounds, is going to disappear. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it, but it's going to happen. So that's what I'm setting myself that goal, and I'm telling you that right now, so you, all the folks watching this video, can hold my feet to the fire in 3 months when when it either succeeded and it's awesome, or it didn't happen. You can bust my chops as you see fit. I know Mike is definitely going to be doing that. So it's all about the results. It's all about the results, and it's long-term results. Either you're doing it and you're looking 1, 2, 5 years down the road saying, you know what, I got this freaking amazing idea. I'm going to take Corey, for instance. He's busting his butt with real estate, and now he's like, oh, well, this social media thing, I could make this happen. And he's working it. He's got a plan, but he's doing it. He's not planning more. He's not analyzing the plan. He's not going through all this crap. Every Thursday, you can see the Kilted Realtor on Facebook. He's got something important to say, something that could apply to you if you are looking to buy a house, to sell a house, and it's good. It's not crap. That's the important part. You can't just keep schlepping crap all day long. They got guys that do that, and they're the ones that follow the elephants at the circus or the horses in the parades. You don't want that job. Bad job. So, to that end, get off your ass and either do it or don't do it. Don't sit in that middle try-in section where you're like, well, maybe, maybe not. Go do it. So, the story I got to tell you about today has nothing to do with any of this mess. But it was windy as hell out there this morning. So I was out with a couple of stores trying to get around. You know, as you can see, this is my Irish Stillwater heavyweight. One of the heaviest kilts I have. I may as well have been wearing a single sheet of saran wrap. As much as that wind was flying this thing all over the place. I actually thought about doing a video about how to get in and out of... Yes, yeah, Mike, I actually did follow the Clydesdales, and I don't want that job again. I actually thought about doing that video I promised everyone about how to get in and out of a truck wearing a kilt. So I walked up to the truck, and I'm sitting there, I had my phone, I'm ready to go, and all of a sudden, my kilt pin hits me in the forehead. Now, kilt pin's way down here. Right? My forehead's up here. You know, I'll just let you guys think about the visual, and I'm like, oh, hell no. There's no way I'm going live with this kind of wind going on. Made me wish I had like 6 or 7 sporns, not just one. So, for those of you who are looking, you know, doing anything, and if it's windy, windy, windy outside, be really, really aware of where your clothes are. Because most people don't care, but you always have those who are strung a little more tight than they need to be, and could just be stupid about it. So, as I said, get off your ass. Chris, you're not the only one. I'm sure that there would have been... I could put it up there just like that kilt yoga video I did. I said I was doing a thing on yoga. Boom. Tons of people wanted to see it. And they did. And it was hilarious. And my head hurt for 2 days after that thing. So, that's another thing. That's part of getting off your ass. Going out there doing it. You know, you can say you're going to do it all day long, but if you're not actually doing it, well, okay, so what? You can talk all you want, but if the actions don't back up those words, you're screwed. And you're not going to reap any of the rewards. I mean, if I could make, a ton of money telling people to get off their ass, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But, my name's not Tony Robbins. Ain't going to happen right now. I'm not one of those guys that walks up and sits in front of 75,000 people at $150 it's a seat. Fills the place in 6 minutes, and they get up there and they do a big hour-and-a-half long spiel about, hey, believe in yourself, you can do this. And basically they talk about that for an hour and a half and then get off the stage. Try to do it here for free for you guys online. Because this way you can see it, everybody can see it, they don't have to worry about, oh crap, I don't know if I'm going to get to the stadium on time, or whatever. Maybe I might. It'd be cool. I'd love to do some huge things like that. But this is better. I like it. A lot more people. A lot more fun. So somebody throw out a kiltology because I don't want to keep telling you guys to get off your ass and do it, because I know that the folks that are watching live right now are the ones that are getting off their ass. So, and I know I didn't. Nope, I'm gonna put that down because I forgot. I realized something today. So I was talking. I was not talking to myself. That would be bad. I was thinking to myself, hey self, what are you doing with these videos? Well, I'm telling everybody, it's like, hope everybody, just out there and be themselves and do what they want to do. So the next thing that came into my mind is, I'm like, hey self, well then how are you helping everybody else that doesn't know? The other people that don't know, that's simple. What I've been doing at all is asking, do me a favor and share the video. If you like it, share it. If you don't like this one, go find one you did like. Share it. The yoga one was pretty funny. The 6-part series on how to make kilt pins. Go share that. Mike, okay, you got me. I have had conversations with myself, but that was a long time ago. Chris, the promised shenanigans. So remember that whole thing, Chris, I talked about doing the video about getting out of the truck and getting hit in the head with my own kilt pin? That entire process had just shenanigans written all over it. And it went from, so there's like three phases of shenaniganizing. You got ha funny shenanigans, holy shit that's crazy shenanigans, and I really wish I didn't see that shenanigans slash unfit for family viewing shenanigans. And I'm sitting there working with this, trying to get my kilt to work with the wind and all that other stuff, and I was over here between unfit for family shenanigans and biology class shenanigans. And those don't get on YouTube. They've got terms of service. So that's where a bunch of the shenanigans. I was thinking I had a ton of funny jokes, leaf blowers, Mother Nature, God knows what kind of shenanigans. Probably a good 15 minutes worth of epic material. Literally gone with the wind because Mother Nature decided that she was way too frisky today. Thank you, Mark, very much for sharing that video. I appreciate it. So, Chris, I promise there will be shenanigans. I just need to come up with better shenanigans because weather-related shenanigans suck because whenever I get outside to do weather-related shenanigans, the weather turns from shenaniganizable to what the hell are we doing right now? Why, thank you very much, Mike. Alrighty. Well, this goes to exactly what I just said. And it's kind of funny. Lame sauce. Yeah, I know, Chris. I'm sorry. But the last thing I'm going to do is flash the wedding tackle on YouTube, on Facebook Live. That's poor taste. Kraus, you're going to love this one. I opened it up. What's the first one I saw? 151. So, and this has to do with a lot of stuff I've been talking about today. Be ever vigilant in your studies of history and the mistakes of those who have already made them. You don't want to be the fool who repeats an epic failure. And for those of you who have not been paying attention, for the length of my videos, one huge epic failure that I did. I tried to go up against rent.com with a rental property website. Oops. Huge mistake. Very, very expensive mistake. Trying to do a video of a kilt in a truck outside when there's 40-mile-an-hour winds. Epic mistake. The one mistake, or the two mistakes that is very easy for all of you kilted folks out there to not make is, one, the pleats go in the back. Front, it's flat, one piece of fabric, pleats in the back. Two, if you have a pleated kilt that has a basting stitch, which is the thread that holds all of these together, take that out. Simple. Once you get that thing gone, swing for the fences. Go out there. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Go talk to that random person that you've wanted to talk to for months because she's sitting there at the counter and you really want to ask her out on a date. Or go talk to whatever it is. Go get a job. Try to get this new position at this nonprofit that you've been wanting to volunteer at. Whatever. Go do it. Remember, get off thy ass. And I use thy because it sounds cool. That's the only reason. So, tomorrow, hopefully, there will be some more shenanigans. If I can come up with something better. I'd love to just tell stories about the really cool stuff that happens in my life every day. But I live out in the woods. And as few people that live here... No, I said that wrong. That was bad grammar. Sorry. With as few people that live here, there's not a whole hell of a lot that goes on. So, it'd be a camera on me, walking to get the mail, taking the dog outside, putting the kids to bed, working, eating, sleeping, and that's pretty much it. Mike, those are all pre-kilt stories. Those don't count, except for the one when Jeff, and I were on the bar at JR's in our great kilts, but that's a whole different story. So, oh, hey, Lucian. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the kids on here and they'll say hi. But we can Mike, we need to hook up, set up a Skype or something like that. Not Sky, Facebook Live, so we can talk. Anyway, shenanigans for tomorrow. And I will see you then. Please do me a favor, share the video or one of the other ones that you liked. And ask me a question down in the comments, way down. Yes, that's my sporran belt buckle, down way below there somewhere. Throw in a comment, question, whatever, and we'll use them tomorrow. Till then, see you then, and be strong. Put a kilt on.